Do you really want me to sugarcoat things? Do you really want me to take it easy on you? Or are you coming on here to watch me to improve your life?
No.
After all this time, he's still trying to make it look like he's here to improve someone's life. And it just got even worse. Jon Bravo exposed him badly on his financial situation, which we're going to cover in a second. But that's not the only thing today. We've got Ali actually training and improving while people are taking the piss out of it. Lucas with some wild statements as usual, doing everything possible to appear as masculine as he can, at least in his own view. And we close on Mike O'Hearn with an actually decent take on making changes regardless of your age. Let's get into it.
Do you really want me to sugarcoat things? Do you really want me to take it easy on you? Or are you coming on here to watch me to improve your life? Because when I say certain things, for some reason, I'm being extremely controversial. Like saying, if you're fat, you're fat. That's me telling you the truth. I'm trying to help you improve your life. So if I say something that triggers another human on the other side of the planet, that means that something is actually bothering them. But the people around them, which are their actual enemies, are telling them that it's fine. It's okay to be fat. It's okay to be lazy. It's okay not to do anything with your life. But it's not. If you're fat, you're fat. When I tell somebody you're broke, the only ones that get upset is the ones that see me with a fucking Rolls Royce in the background, a $12 million home, traveling the world, flying private jets, doing whatever it is that I want to do. And they know that they are so lazy that they'll never actually get up and try to do the same thing that I'm doing. Even though I'm showing you guys how I'm doing it. Same thing with everything else. If there's a 30-year-old woman and I say, women in their 30s need to be married with children. These women need to be married with children. The only women that get upset are the women that picked a career over a family, and now they don't know how to actually be with a man because they became a man and they know that they're complicated, but at the same time, what are they doing? They're listening to another man who tells them when to come to work, when to leave work, when to drink their fucking coffee, when to have their lunch, when they have days off, when they don't. Isn't that a lovely life? Great. You have a job, you support yourself. But when I say that women become independent for one reason only, and it's to take care of themselves, and on the other hand, men make money to take care of a family, not of themselves. Women in their 30s get upset with me. Why? Because I'm speaking the truth. I was taught to show tough love. If my dad wouldn't have been hard on me, I would have never gotten to the place I got today. And if I will sugarcoat things to you, you will never improve the person that you are. And there's no reason for you to even be watching me if I don't actually help you improve your life.
After all that talking, all the self-made claims, all the I did it by myself energy, Jon Bravo exposed him again. And in his latest video, he revealed Azoulay's actual income situation. And let's just say, it doesn't look self-made, and it doesn't come close to matching anything he's been claiming about how much he makes. Now, I want to be clear about something. If you're not in a great financial situation, there is nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people are struggling with exactly that, and it often feels impossible to break out of. That's a real thing, and nobody should be mocked for it. But in his case, he has been constantly telling everyone how rich he is, self-made, built from nothing, while apparently receiving $1,000 a month from his mom as his main income. If that's the situation, just say nothing, or simply say your family has money and you're in a fortunate position. That would have been fine. But no, he had to be the main character. The self-made king, the guy who did it all alone, and then Jon Bravo just pulls the curtain back. At least he could have stayed quiet.
So a couple of weeks ago, I was over in Vegas, and an incident happened at a very small organization. They called it the UFC, kicked out King Azoulay. I know it wasn't the UFC. As you guys have seen, I've been to the UFC, and I say hi to Dana. I was also with Dana gambling, so it wasn't the UFC. But it was a small organization that invited me to come out and promote them. While I got there was a gentleman, older guy, with another guy, two bald-headed, egg-looking motherfuckers who I didn't know, but obviously they knew who I was. So the old guy said something to me, and that's after I was already there, going around, showing the organization and stuff like that. Said hi to the owner, people showing me love, and this guy confronted me about some fake news. So what did I do? Step right into his face and wanted to see what he was gonna do about it. You know what he did? Like a little fucking go to the security and said that he fears for his life, so to please get me out of there. So when the security came and asked me to leave, said that there's a gentleman, a low life piece of said that he feels threatened for his life. I said, okay. I came to support. The organization is on the verge of shutting down. They're called Tough Enough. So I'll leave. So all of my boys left with me. Big deal. When you're not wanted somewhere, guess what you do? You leave. I am the king, not them. I came to help. So I had a call with the owner after, and this is what he had to say.
I really appreciate your time and coming to the fights. And again, forgive me for that fucking bullshit. He's not allowed back. We're going back to the girl that was running the floor before her. Okay.
Beautiful. He said obviously that he's firing the girl who spoke to the security to get me out. And these two egghead looking motherfuckers are not allowed back into the organization, as you heard him speak. And clearly, what you guys have seen on the internet isn't that true, because now you know the true story. The little guy didn't do anything except call security. He had the chance. I was right in front of his face. I put my face so close to him. He felt threatened. I would have broken both of their faces right there. But no, there were too many people for that. So just so you guys know the real story, this is exactly what happened.
Now, if that's actually true, that's a big L for the organization that hosted the event. Inviting Azoulay, glazing him, giving him a platform at a fighting event.
We have to fight demons. Some of us fight these demons, and some of us don't. A lot of us run away from the demons. But when demons chase you in the middle of the night, at some point in time, you gotta fucking turn around, stand strong, face them. Never fear fear. Become fear. So fear himself will fear you.
I'm working on something. I might not look good right now, but I'm working on something. I might not be impressive right now, but I'm working on something. I might not have any money right now, but I'm working on something. I may be a student in school living off of wrong.
But wait, there's more.
Now somebody's got to tell Ali's trainer that when he's using the speed bag, he has to first of all close his fist. All right, make a fist like this. Boom. You go slow. Then you got to be able to also speak to your audience while you're doing this without even looking. And when you look, you'll be able to speed it up. Because it's a speed bag, it's not a slow bag, buddy.
That's 3 days of training, man. Speed bag. Before the commentators commentate, you know, what you want me to show you that how fast I can do it? Well, you will see it within a few weeks. You know, I'm showing everybody raw footages of me starting. That everybody should start somewhere in anything in like business, working out. You're not going to be a pro. But because of who I am and where I am in my life is because I started and I finished. And I wasn't afraid of anybody saying, oh, he can't do it. Like a lot of idiots saying in my comments, oh, postpone or blah, blah, blah. But look at me now after 3 days. Look at me hitting right now after 3 days. Let any motherfucker step up to me. I'll f them up now. Because I'm a level higher than everybody now. Motherfuckers, train to be the best. I'm not afraid to show my raw footage that I'm beginning because I'm so confident I'm gonna finish, and I'm being showing you how great it is so people can be influenced, motherfuckers. I'm not here trying to show off. Alright? Out of here.
A lot of people are clowning him for this. And yeah, it doesn't look like a pro boxer working the speed bag, but Ali never claimed to be a pro fighter. He started training, he's showing up, he's not hiding it, and he's right about that. You shouldn't expect to be good at something the first time you do it. Nobody is. The only thing that actually matters is showing up to the work and improving over time. That's it. That's the whole thing. Azoulay mocking someone for being a beginner while still not fighting them is actually the most Azoulay thing that could have happened here.
So, Mr. Ben Azoulay, you say you trained with the Chinese monks. Well, I'm gonna see if this is true or false. I have an appointment today at 2 o'clock for training with the Chinese monks. In the mountain over there at 2 o'clock. Show them the mountain. I will ask them if Ben Azoulay trained with them.
Sensational.
They put a hurricane warning on the news, so I put on a pair of sunglasses and pulled up a lawn chair to watch the wind try to move me.
Huh?
What's something that you're not allowed to say out loud? Women shouldn't vote. Governments exist to protect people and property. Protection requires force, and force always requires men. Why would political force belong to those who don't enforce it? That's like giving passengers the final say over how to fly the plane while expecting the crew and pilots to handle the crash. When a country's invaded, who gets sent to fight? Women don't want the right to die in the trenches of war. At best, a woman's vote is a double vote with her husband, and at worst, her vote destroys her own country. Any system becomes unstable when authority and accountability drift too far apart.
As we just saw, he's allowed to say that, and we're allowed to give feedback on it. That's actually an important part of democracy, and it shouldn't change, even when it's genuinely hard to hear someone you fundamentally disagree with. Up until the point where someone wants harm on others, people should be able to say what they think, because, on the other hand, who gets to decide which opinion is the right one? But let's actually look at his argument. Only men go to war, therefore only men should vote. What about men over 70? They're not going to war either. Are they also not allowed to vote by this logic? What about disabled men who can't serve? Do they lose their vote too? The argument falls apart pretty quickly when you apply it consistently. And maybe instead of deciding who should be removed from the democratic process, the better question is, how do we improve political education so that everyone who votes actually understands what they're voting for and what the outcomes might be? That conversation would actually be useful. This one isn't.
Peeing is for women. Never trust a man who announces he has to pee. It's a bodily function. You don't gather witnesses for that. Women get a pass. They can't hold it. They need to sit down in weakness. Men stand proudly. If you have to pee, you don't make an announcement. It's like Fight Club. The first rule is you don't talk about Pee Club. The moment a man says, I gotta use the bathroom, I immediately start wondering, what else is he telling people? If you're giving updates on classified bladder activity, what are you telling them about your balance sheet?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A real man never posts on social media unless it's his dog, that fishing trip in Alaska, or his kids. There's no selfies, no gym mirror photos, no carefully curated vacation shots with captions about manifesting. But women post photos like a digital heartbeat monitor. The greatest philosophical question for modern women is, if I stop posting, do I still exist? Shakespeare said to be or not to be. Women say to DM or not to DM. That is the question. She'll post a thong picture on South Beach with a caption about gratitude, healing, and the universe. Translation, her sponsors are running low. But a powerful man opts out of all of that. He doesn't need strangers clapping for his vacation. He was there. He doesn't need likes for dinner. He ate it. He's living in peace. The strongest flex isn't showing everyone 17 angles of your life. It's having a life that's so good, you forget to post it.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Real men avoid social media validation and don't constantly post their lives online, Lucas says. On social media, in a post. Did he just expose himself, or did I miss something? Because by his own definition, what does that make him?
I've had girlfriends for 5 years. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with any of them. I don't talk to them. Hi, baby. Hi. Love you. Love you. What the fuck else is there to talk about? You dudes are at home with your girl. Hey, guess what happened today during my day? Chick wouldn't even understand my day. I'm fighting the Matrix. She doesn't even know how anything works, bro.
Bro, life's not that serious. Take a day off. You don't have to get up at 3 a.m. You're sick. Take it easy. I'll leave the soft shit to a soft. We stand on business and sucker free fit, homie.
Ooh, you're odd, showing off.
If I start lifting at 35, can I still make gains?
At 35? Yeah. I'd give it up.
Fucking quit.
35, you're done. 34 and a half.
Shit, man.
You would have been...
Just missed it.
Just missed it, though. 35, done. Don't do anything.
That's the cutoff.
Quit on yourself.
Here.
It's funny. I just put up something that says most guys die at 25.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't bury them until they're 75.
Damn. That's deep.
That was that guy.
Dead.
You don't need to ask me if 35 is too. It's your life, man. Tell everybody else to F off and go, I'm going to get in the best shape of my life at 35. You don't need to ask me.
He's right. Regardless of your age, you can change. You can start working out. You can start that thing you kept telling yourself wasn't possible anymore. As long as you don't actually try, you'll never know. A couple of years ago, I never would have thought I'd be doing YouTube. Reading comments from people who actually enjoy the content, working out consistently, doing the things I need and want to do in my life, being genuinely grateful for the moment I'm in. I was in a very bad place too. Smoking, partying, overwhelmed by negative emotions and doing nothing that could have possibly impacted my life positively. And at that time, I never would have believed I could get out of it. But slowly, with enough time, I changed one thing after another. Small steps, one at a time. And if I was able to change my ways, you can too. Especially when it doesn't feel like it. I believe in you. You just need to start. And don't give up. It's normal to get setbacks during the process. It's normal to lose hope sometimes. But if you keep getting back up, eventually you will reach goals you once thought were only a dream and see how beautiful life can be. Take action on what you actually want, not what anybody else tells you. Don't be afraid of failure. Believe in yourself. I believe in you too. Take care of yourselves out there.